Just stand by. I'm sorry. We're doing a little test right now. I think I got the wrong stream, so let's see what happened. Oh, there we go. All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Crook Report. I'm a little late on the reporting. Apologies. A lot of moving parts here lately, but I just want to start off with congratulations to the New York Knicks on the winning Game Five. They beat the San Antonio Spurs 4 games to 1, and they won 4 out of the 5 games. Three of them were on the road. The Spurs lost 3 home games. So there you have it. Brunson was the MVP. No surprises there. Didn't think it would be. I thought it would go 7 games, honestly. But hey, one thing about basketball and pretty much any sport, team sport, it's about the matchups. And I just thought that New York matched up well against what the San Antonio Spurs wanted to do. They pretty much was just physicality, with Wemby. They took it to him, put it in his chest, and pushed him around, and pretty much made him try to get physical. So at this point, what that young fella needs to do is go back and take a page out of Michael Jordan's book when he was going against the Detroit Pistons after a couple years of total abuse. Excuse me. He went in the weight room, got his body strong, and the rest is history. So that's pretty much what Wemby has to do. He has to get a little stronger. Um, Man, the talent is undeniable. He's 7'5", um, agile, athletic. So hey, you just got to put it together. That team was pretty young. The coach was inexperienced. So they had a lot of things going against them. But I don't. I mean, they were. I think they deserved to be there, but it just wasn't in the cards for them. The Knicks was a more seasoned team, a more, for lack of better words, experienced team, and and it showed. It showed, and it just showed in crunch time. The Spurs didn't have that guy. Well, that came up big in that moment. Wimby, they want him to be the guy, and he is, but he just don't have that pedigree right now. It's just something that after you know after being battle tested and ready to roll, he'll get there one day. But it just wasn't. It wasn't time for him, this year. But the Knicks, they did what they had to do because, and if you watched my earlier podcast, I said that their window wasn't as big as San Antonio, and I still believe that. I believe that if the Knicks did not win this one, it would have been hard, very, 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 very hard for them to come and win next year or the next year because they just don't have the draft capital, and then they're not a really young team, so they got a lot of veterans on that team, and whereas San Antonio, hey, they'll be good for some years to come. Um, OKC, they'll be good for some years to come. Although OKC need to They need to see what the Knicks did. They need to get a little bit more physical with Wemby. They need and Chad, whatever his name is, Chad Holgram. No, I mean he's not physical at all, at all, at all. So I think that's the blueprint right now. Just got to get physical with him, and just go right at his chest. But that's a story for another day. And hold on, guys.